billion.
Let's bring in Jake Sherman, co-founder of Punchbowl News and an MSNBC political contributor. So, Jake, this funding that Congress approved is for popular programs, right? PBS, NPR, even the successful global HIV/AIDS program known as PEPFAR, at least popular with a good swath of the electorate, maybe not his base. What's going on here?
Yeah, this is Chris, it's a big problem on a lot of fronts. So the House passed this bill, $9.4 billion in rescissions, and Rand Paul is right. I mean, this is a very, very, very small drop in the bucket in the terms of the federal debt and deficit and all that stuff. But there are concerns among rural lawmakers that public broadcasting is going to be cut, and among many Republicans about PEPFAR, which is widely seen as a massively successful global AIDS program. So that's going to get cut in the Senate, and it's going to come back to the House. I just moments ago spoke to Speaker Mike Johnson, who said he's concerned about the Senate changing this bill and what that means for the prospects in the House. But again, not really a serious deficit to cut spending and to cut down on the deficit, and not clear if it can get through. My bet is that it does get through, because at the end of the day, Trump really wants this, and Republicans are going to do what he wants.
But look, members of Congress traditionally had been reluctant about giving up power over funding. Is there no concern among Republicans that this is a broadening attempt by the Trump administration to take that control away from Congress?
No, rescissions are not abnormal. I mean, it's abnormal. It doesn't happen all the time, but rescissions are a tool that the administration can request from Congress, and within a certain time period, which is why we have this Friday deadline, it must be considered. Now, there's a larger story to be told about Congress giving away way too much power to the executive branch over the last 20, 30, 40 years, and that's a worthwhile discussion. I don't know that this is a big example of that, but Democrats say, listen, why are we going to cut a government funding deal with you at the end of September if you're just going to do these rescissions packages and take back all the funding that Congress had appropriated? So it's going to be another pitched battle that goes beyond this week, really, until September.
President Trump says he's going to, and we've heard this before, withhold endorsements for any Republican senator who doesn't support this effort. Is there anybody you're watching?
Sure. I'm watching a lot of people, Susan Collins chief among them, who has a lot of problems with the package, and she's the Senate Appropriations Chair. I think she's one to watch. She's up for re-election in 2026. I'm not really sure that she needs Trump's endorsement, but she's been in office far longer than Trump. But then there's lawmakers like Mike Rounds. There's a whole host of lawmakers in rural America from red states who have problems with this, because, to be honest with you, Chris, in a lot of communities around the country, public television, public broadcasting is, a system that is critical for communication. So it's not just cutting, what Republicans think is cutting fat. It's also cutting a major program with major implications for a lot of communities around the country.
Jake Sherman, always